All right, so you started setting boundaries with your wife, and it probably didn't go like you expected. Maybe there's a lot of conflict, maybe she escalated, maybe she yelled at you, maybe she threw something. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to de-escalate conflicts and show you how to actually assert boundaries without it devolving into a three-ring shit show. All right, for this one, we're going to go to the board. So let's say you just told your wife, hey, I don't like it when you yell at me. The first thing that's going to happen is, one, she's not going to believe you. Why? Well, because you never told her no before. And so she's not going to believe you. And so she might say something like, are you serious? Or she'll just look at you like, what? Okay, great. And the second one is she's going to do it again because she's going to test it. She's going to test if you're actually serious. So she's going to test it by doing it again. And then you are going to reiterate. Hey, I don't like it when you manipulate me in that way. I don't like it when you guilt me just because I wasn't in here to help you cut the vegetables. I would like it, and then you'll reiterate, I don't like that. And then you're going to state what you want. So you can't just say, hey, I don't like it. Just stop it. You want to train her and teach her, just like you would anybody, how you want to be treated. So you're going to say, you're going to train. This is what I want. You're going to say, I don't like it when you say, well, I guess I'll be the only one to cook dinner tonight since nobody else wants to help. You'll say, hey, I don't like it when you guilt me like that. If you want some help, I'd like you to just plainly ask, hey, please help me cut the vegetables. To which part she will test you again. Well, I wouldn't have to say that if you paid attention here in the kitchen. All right, you're going to say, well, now you're doing it again. Now you're guilty again. Why don't you just say, hey, I'd like you to be more involved with what we do in the kitchen. I respond better to direct statements, not trying to be guilted and manipulated by my emotions. And you can expect at this point, it'll go one of two ways. So one way could be, and the way I'm expecting it to go, if you're watching this video about boundaries, not being able to hold them and getting into a fight, then most likely it's not going the way you want. But one way that can go is she'll say, oh, okay, I didn't realize I was doing that. Oh, okay. And then she'll make a pivot. She'll change. But the other way is she'll go, fuck you. Now, she might not say fuck you, but the intention's the same. I do whatever the fuck I want. What are you going to do about it? So she may throw something out and even deflect. Oh, well, you don't ever do anything here. Now you want me to change because you can't do whatever. And she'll just start giving you attitude. And then at which point you'll say, you'll set the boundary. You'll set the line. You'll draw the line. And you'll reiterate what it was, and you'll place a consequence. Reiterate and consequence. So she'll say, well, you're never here to do it, whatever. And you say, yeah, you're right. I haven't been here, and I don't want to be here doing it now either. On one hand, I wanted to, but you're trying to guilt me. And no, I don't want to be around you when you try to guilt me. So no, I'm not going to go do it. In fact, I am deliberately not going to do this because you keep trying to manipulate and guilt me. So please address me the way I want, or I won't help you at all. And then you walk away. So you got to have the consequence. And she's going to get mad. So you're going to be like, oh, shit. I just made it worse. Everything is worse now. The whole world's going to blow up, and I should probably do something to fix this. What do I do to fix this? Oh, man. And then you're going to do something else. And then you're going to think, oh, no, did I go too far? Am I an asshole? Holy shit. Maybe I didn't consider her feelings. Maybe if I really did think about it more, then she wouldn't have gotten so upset. And your mind's going to start spinning. You start ruminating. And I'm telling you, hold firm. Don't do anything. You stated the fact. It's not your job to fix the situation. The vegetables didn't matter. The whole point is that you're like, hey, look, I don't like to be treated like this in my life, and I'm no longer going to sit around and allow that in my company. And so what you do is you remove your company. That's the consequence for the boundary. And you'll say, oh, Ed, now there's going to be all hell to pay. Now she's going to freeze me out, and she's going to do cold shoulder for like 3 weeks until I finally apologize. And you won't apologize because you didn't do anything wrong. Guilting and shaming and manipulation is not okay in a relationship. In fact, it's emotional abuse. Freezing you out, silent treatment, holding you in contempt is also emotional abuse. And get this, you created the monster. Why? Because you never did this before. Had you had done this in the beginning on the first, second, third date and every other time afterwards, this would never have even happened. And like, well, fuck, Ed, I got 3 kids with her. Like, how am I going to change this shit around now? Well, this is how you do it. It's going to get spicy. It really is. I can't tell you that there's going to be a nice way we can finagle around our emotions, because the game isn't about finagling around our emotions. The game is that you've been weak. You've been scared. And because you've been scared, you've let this woman run all over you. Just like a bully who shakes you down for change. They know there's no consequence, so what do? They keep doing it. They get emboldened by it. What you tolerate, you encourage, and you've encouraged her for many years. Or even if you've been together with her for a couple of months and she's already acting this way, just know that it's going to get worse. It won't get better. How do I know? Has it gotten better yet? How you've been operating before going to change how it's going to be in the future? Yeah, you standing up for yourself, you being powerful in your life is a spicy game. It requires you to become heroic in your own domain. It's time to be the hero, brother. You can't be the one to allow your wife and your children and everybody to dominate your time and existence. And so you have to tell them no, which is the most powerful word in any language. And if you're dealing with this, you're getting in the mix of it, and you're getting tired, just know that it's the same for everybody. She's going to test you on how much willingness you are willing to fight for yourself and your children and for peace in the home. If you're not willing to do this, it's just going to keep propagating the way it was. And I can guarantee you it'll end in one of 3 ways. She'll cheat on you. You'll tuck your tail between your legs, and maybe you'll cheat on her because you're not getting any love and attention. And some woman comes and says, oh, you're so amazing, you're so great, your wife just doesn't understand you. And you'll fuck the lady from work. Or 3, you'll live in a sexless marriage, live in quiet desperation and wonder why you're just roommates. And you can't even, and all she does is give you consolation sex. Table scraps of affection. These are 3 roads you're going down. And any of these 3 roads, by not standing up for yourself, is exactly what your children will go through. How do I know? Because it keeps propagating. Propagates from generation to generation to generation. Don't believe me? Look at your parents and how they treated you and your siblings. Don't believe me? Look at your wife and look how her parents treated her and her siblings. You'll probably find that you recreated that situation by finding the right person that can recreate what you lived and grew up in. So anyways, brother, if you want to know more about this kind of stuff, consider subscribing if this gave you a lot of value. And of course, like the video if you want to see this in future, if you want to have it pop up in your timeline more often. And anyways, I love you, brother. I'll see you in the next one.